1,000 generations, the Jedi Knights were the guardians of peace and justice in the Old Republic. Before the Dark Times. Before the Empire.
Feel it. It will guide you.
Things you will see. The future, the past, old friends long gone.
The Force will be with you. Always.
Through the ages, I've seen evil take many forms. The Sith, the Empire, First Order.
The dark side of the Force.
Their shadows spreading across the galaxy. You must face them. Fight them.
I'm not afraid.
You will be. It is the only way. It is your destiny. Chewie, we're home.
Hey guys, and welcome at last to the Star Wars match. You have seen the two parts of the free-for-all. 44 players went in, 2 players came out. We have them now. Jonathan Stubbs and Manning Franks. With me in the co-host chair, though, is the host for the Star Wars Saga for Charity, Jacob Blunden. Jacob, how excited are you for this match tonight?
I'm really excited for this match, but more so I am excited for this weekend where we will be doing our entire Star Wars charity watch along. We are doing the entire original saga. We are doing Force Awakens. I don't own Rogue One or Clone Wars on Blu-ray, but we are doing those as well. So make sure you join us this Friday where we are starting with I will gain my breath in a sec. Where we are starting with The Phantom Menace this Friday, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
It definitely will be a lot of fun. I am looking so very forward to it, and we're gonna do things a little bit differently here tonight. You know, kind of like how we did for the Lord of the Rings match. And instead of necessarily doing the traditional theatric and the spectacle, screw it. I just want to talk to the guys real quick. Manning Franks, the newest member of Take 3, who is in this match on a loophole, as he was not a member of Take 3 at the time of recording his audition. Manning, how's it feel to break the system?
I adore breaking the system, fighting the power. Just like the Rebel Alliance themselves, they took down the Empire from the inside by exploiting the weak point in their super weapon. Exactly what I'm doing.
You know what? And you're doing a great job at it. And your opponent, Jonathan Stubbs, Jonathan, you look very Sith-like tonight. I'm glad you dressed up for the occasion.
My pleasure to do so. Cross universes.
Awesome. So, honestly, though, with that being said, I got nothing else to say, really. Jacob, are you ready to get this match underway?
Let's do it.
All right, guys, let's do this. I'm not going to do that impression the entire time. Introducing first, the winner of Part 1 of the Star Wars Free-for-All, with a record of 6 wins and 3 defeats in regular league play. Give it up for the Maelstrom, Manning Franks! And his opponent, the winner of Part 2 of the Star Wars Free-for-All. He is untested in regular league play, but I can rest assured he will be making a name for himself here in the coming months. Give it up for Jonathan Stubbs! Okay, so Round 1 is going to go like this. Each competitor will receive 8 questions from 8 different categories. You will write your answers down, or in some cases, type your answer down where I can see it. And, as I have to make exceptions sometimes for these things, at the end of 15 seconds, you will say your answer as you reveal it to the camera and or have me verify it via Facebook. So, Manning, Jonathan, best of luck. For your first question, under the category of Return of the Jedi, what was the name of the Ewok played by Warwick Davis? And an entire generation of movies came out of this character. What the hell's wrong?
Well.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jonathan, I'll start with you.
Wicket.
And that is what he typed in. That is correct. Manning.
Wicket.
Wicket T. Warwick. That is correct. Jacob, take it away.
In the category of Attack of the Clones, name one of the 3 creatures the Geonosians use in the arena.
Look, I know this movie has problems, but I do genuinely love this scene.
No.
The designs of these creatures. No. It's a nice throwback feel to the 40s. Come on, man.
No, it's a great scene. It's a great scene.
I love this scene.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jonathan, what you got?
Ackley, Reek, and Menace.
Wow, he went for all 3. Manning, can you top that?
I can top that. Next to Ackley and Reek.
Oh, all right. Damn, I should have asked for all 3. And for your next question, gentlemen, in the category of Rogue One, a Star Wars story, what was the handicap of Cassian's contact on the Ring of Kefrene? What was his contact's handicap?
I'm going to guess it was 2 under. Bad joke. That was a really bad joke.
Oh, no. Well, see, now, he would have struck me as a 5 under kind of guy, in another life. But who knows? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jonathan, what you got?
I said fake or bad leg.
Ooh, that's incorrect, actually. Manning, what you got?
Ooh, I had a bum leg, so...
Oh,
no.
He had only 1 arm.
That's what it was. Okay.
Shit, he did.
It was one of the limbs. I couldn't remember which one.
Yeah.
It's Star Wars. There's always a limb missing, so...
I know. I was like, it can't be an arm. It's always an arm.
And I was making a terrible golf joke. All right, in the category of A New Hope, Dr. Evanson claimed he and Pondo had the death sentence on how many systems? Yes, I know, I got that name wrong. Just whatever.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah,
Get. Time?
Nope.
Could you repeat your name? The doctor. What was the doctor's name again?
Well, to be fair, we don't know the doctor's name because only his wife knows his name. Oh, wrong franchise. Take a shot. That's a throwback for you. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jonathan, what you got?
I've got the death systems on 12 systems.
That is correct, and that is what you wrote down. All right, Manning.
I have the death sentence on 12 systems.
Nicely done.
Watch yourself.
This is getting close.
This is 3-3 so far. First half of round 1. Fifth question. In the category of the Phantom Menace, what was the name of the Chancellor that Amidala moves for a vote of no confidence against? And look.
No, don't. Just, I know the joke you're going to make. Don't make it. No.
I
No.
wasn't gonna make a joke. I was gonna make a defense for the scene. Jeez, Jacob. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jonathan, what you got?
Valorum.
That is correct. Nicely done, Manning.
I move for the vote of no confidence in Chancellor Valorum.
That is correct. Oh, God, no one's missing.
Oh, this is gonna get interesting. All right, in the category of The Empire Strikes Back, before Luke goes into the cave on Dagobah, what does Yoda say he does not need?
Oh man.
Now, this is one of the greatest scenes in film history.
Oh shit, yeah. That's not even a question. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jonathan, what you got?
Your weapons, you will not need them.
That is correct.
Dude. Stealing my thunder, your weapons, you will not need them.
Tie. 5 to 5.
5 to 5.
Your weapons. You will not need them. Ugh, can't do my Yoda right now. Can't do my Palpatine, can't do my Yoda. What is wrong with me? I'm not strong enough for either side of the Force. 7th question. In the category of Revenge of the Sith. What was the name of the asteroid where Luke and Leia were born in the end of the film?
Thank you, Battlefront 2.
That's my thought exactly.
I was gonna say, yeah. If you know this answer, it's because of Battlefront 2.
Yes.
Best level ever.
Dang it.
No.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jonathan.
Paulus Massa.
That is correct. Manning.
Polis Massa.
That is correct. And Jacob, I'm just curious, real quick. What would you say was the best level in Star Wars Battlefront 2, the original?
Oh, in Battlefront... Okay, Battlefront 2... I'm not sure, but Battlefront 1, I was a sucker for platforms.
Oh, yes.
All right. In your last question on round 1, in the category of Force Awakens, what James Bond actor played the stormtrooper that Rey uses a mind trick on? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jonathan?
Daniel Craig.
Manning?
Daniel Craig.
Oh my god, tie game. Tie game.
7 for 7.
This is ridiculous. This is the best kind of ridiculous, though. As we come into round 2, and it will go as such. Each competitor will choose a number between 1 through 12, which pertains to either a certain movie category or personal/rivals preference. You will be given the category names ahead of time, but not the number they are associated with. And you may pick twice, but you must stick with the second option if the first one is not to your liking. You will then be given 4 questions worth 2 points apiece. Though multiple choice is available for 1 point, and there is stealing in this round. Manning, because you had the higher score in your free-for-all performance, I will give you the edge of choosing either to go first or second.
I will defer to my...
Okay. Jonathan. Categories in this round are Return of the Jedi, Phantom Menace, Clone Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Attack of the Clones, Force Awakens, New Hope, Rogue One, cast and crew with personal rivals preference. So, please choose a number between 1 through 12.
Number 3.
That is the category of Attack of the Clones. Would you like to stick with that or go for something else? Stick with it? All right, Jacob, I will have you read John his questions for Attack of the Clones.
Okay. In addition to the Banking Clan and the Commerce Guild, what group pleaded their allegiance to Count Dooku?
The corporate alliance.
That is correct. All right, 2 points. Moving on to number 2, question 2. Man, my pronunciations are just going to get worse. Kligging. Oh my god.
Klieg.
Klieg Lars tells Anakin that 30 people left to look for Shimmy Skywalker. How many return? Shut up. Oh,
For
shut up.
Jimmy Skywalker.
No, that's great. Oh.
4 came back.
Wow.
Cool. Well done. Congratulations. All right. Fuck you guys. Okay. Question 3. Who played the role of Padme's double? Oh my god. Dorm. I don't.
Darn.
Dorme. Sorry, what was that?
Rose Byrne.
That's correct. And your last question for a clean sweep. What was the drink that Dexter's waitress offers to Obi-Wan?
Gala juice.
Oh my god!
Eight points. All right.
Wow.
He is playing a near perfect game. Jacob's hosting skills, however, are getting 1 out of 10.
To be fair, dude,
I'd give it a 6.
to be fair, that's what you got me for, and I understand if you're a little distracted by Manning here, but as we now come to your round 2, Manning,
Bring it back.
please choose a number between 1 through 12, and 3 is off the table.
Oh, well, lucky number 3. Let's go with my favorite episode in the Star Wars canon, 4.
That is the category, The Force Awakens. Would you like to stick with that or go for something else?
Ooh. Do I dare go for something else? Because it's so fresh. Well, because it is so fresh in my mind. You know what? What type of a Star Wars fan am I, or competitor am I, if I can't just pick any and do well on it? Force Awakens!
All right. Sounds good.
Well,
Watch me eat my words.
Your first question in the category of Force Awakens. When Finn admits he's not resistance to BB-8 and thanks him for going along with the lie, how does BB-8 respond?
Could you repeat the question?
Yeah. When Finn admits he's not with the resistance to BB-8 and later thanks BB-8 for going along with the lie, how does BB-8 respond?
Okay. Next.
Wait, what? You're drawing a picture?
Thumbs up with lighter.
That is correct for 2
Correct.
points. Nicely done. All right.
Just you don't have to use the whiteboards. Just letting you know, you can just say the answer.
Oh,
but hey, if you want to, whatever. That's cool. That's cool. Second question. What was Poe's call sign?
ooh.
Ooh.
Do I go for it?
That's up to you, man. But I might have to give you a countdown here in a couple seconds. In 5.
I've got to go multiple choice. I got to make sure.
Okay. Option A, red leader. B, gold leader. C, blue leader. D, black leader.
Black leader.
That is correct. For 1 point.
Should have.
Oh, boy, this is...
It's 1 point. 1 point. I needed that point.
Oh. All right. Third question. How exactly does Rey initially describe the Millennium Falcon when she and Finn are attempting to escape Jakku? And I'm looking for the exact description.
So what does she say when they're basically passing the Millennium Falcon for the first time, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Garbage?
That is correct for 2 points. Nicely done. Which, you know, obviously that made us fans cry because Hey, that is the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy, no matter what anybody
What
says.
a piece of junk. Yeah.
For your final question, under the category of Force Awakens, when Han Solo confronts Kylo Ren on Starkiller Base, Kylo says he destroyed Han Solo's son because he was what?
I'm second guessing myself here.
Jacob, have you ever tried to destroy yourself?
I'm not going to answer that.
I'll repeat it.
He,
Oh, sorry.
because he was weak and the pull of the light was too strong.
Ooh, John, chance to steal.
Weak and foolish like his father.
That's correct.
Foolish like his father, and that's it.
Oh, crap. That just
That was
made
a
this-
big steal.
That's a
Yep.
huge steal. As we now come into the final round, potentially, but we never know. We never know. Third round will go as such. We have 10 questions in front of us. You will each get 5 questions apiece. We will trade back and forth until the end of the round, until either sudden death or a victor is declared. The category is Who Said It. We're going to give you a quote, and we're going to ask for the character that said the quote. Jacob, I will have you start with Manning to stay alive at this point.
Yep. Manning has to hit every single one, and Jonathan just has to miss every single one for us to go to sudden death. Jonathan has to hit one, and he wins.
Okay.
All right. So, Manning, good luck. That lightsaber, it belongs to me.
Who said it? Kylo Ren.
That's correct.
That's a point.
Jonathan, for the potential win. The war is over. Lord Sidious promised us peace.
Manning, I'm real sorry.
I know.
Duke Gunray.
And your winner, Jonathan Stubbs. Wow, 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 gentlemen. Congratulations. That was a hell of a match. Again, because we're a little more impromptu about this, I'm just going to go to both of you guys now. John, dude, great job on the win. How are you feeling right now?
I feel ecstatic, but it was such a pleasure to perform. Clearly, Manning knows this stuff as well. I love Star Wars. It's positive for everybody involved. I love it. Fun. I'm just happy.
Dude, and you have every right to be. That was an incredible performance. Final score 18-13. But Manning, despite having a rough go in your last 2 questions, you still put up an amazing fight. How are you feeling, man?
Disappointed because I knew that weak and foolish like his father. For some reason that just blanked in my mind. I've been watched that recently, and for some reason I could not pull it, and that was what disappointing because I knew it. I knew Black Leader, and I just didn't go for it because I was hesitant, and that is what will get you in this game is because you second-guessed yourself, and when you have an opponent like Jonathan over here, you cannot second-guess yourself because you were going back and forth, and the moment that you said, Lord Sidious promised us peace, and I knew where that's from, it's like, he knows it. He knows where that's from. If I know where that's from, he definitely knows where that's from. This guy also got Kato Nemoidia at the beginning of it. He knows where that's from. So, hats off to you, man. That was fantastic. You brought your A game. I brought my A-, maybe B+ game, but you know what? It was fantastic. I had a blast.
I would say, yeah. Well, it was kind of like, Revenge of the Sith fighting up against Empire. But, Jacob, what are your thoughts on this match today? How are you feeling about how it went?
That was a great match. Look, yeah, Manning, it sucks. Losing sucks, but look, you fought a good fight, and Jonathan was just too good today. Jonathan was just really, really good, and didn't miss a beat. I think his makeup really helped him with this match today, and it was really, it was a fantastic match.
But yeah, so that ought to about do it. Jacob, do you have a final plug for the charity watch along?
So guys, remember, this Friday we are starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with The Phantom Menace. We then move on to 8 p.m. where we will be watching Attack of the Clones, and 11 p.m. on Friday night we are watching The Clone Wars. So if you want to stay up and watch it with us, that would be great. We're going to have a lot of fun doing it. On Saturday, we are starting earlier with Revenge of the Sith at 3 p.m. before moving on to Rogue One at 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. Star Wars: A New Hope. But it's going to be Sunday that is the great one. Sunday, we start 3 p.m. with Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back before moving on to at 5:30 Return of the Jedi and ending this charity event at 8:15 with The Force Awakens. The link below to our CrowdRise page. We're trying to raise over $1,000. We are nowhere near it at the moment, but if you can just donate whatever you can and help us get there, that would be greatly appreciated. The people who have already donated so far, thank you so much for everything so far that you have done. And guys, if we are able and you are willing and able to, please donate what you can for this wonderful cause. We're trying to raise awareness for suicide victims, and we feel, and as you know, a lot of people on this panel will have experiences with this. We do want to try and shine a light on this on this terribleness that is suicide.
Exactly, and I'm so happy that this is what all of your guys' money is going to go towards. It's going towards what I will argue is the single greatest cause that mankind can work towards right now. And for my co-host, the Aussie, the champ, Jacob Blunden, I am Chris Skywalker Doman. Please stay tuned for also this week. We are bringing back Knights of the Podcast, baby, just in time for the watch along. Please give a like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Take care!
For over 1,000 generations, the Jedi Knights were the guardians of peace and justice in the Old Republic. Before the Dark Times. Before the Empire.
Feel it. It will guide you.
Things you will see. The future. The past. Old friends long gone.
The Force will be with you. Always.
Through the ages, I've seen evil take many forms. The Sith, the Empire, First Order.
The dark side of the Force.
Their shadows spreading across the galaxy. You must face them. Fight them.
I'm not afraid.
You will be.